What if I told you that you could start investing in the real stock market today with just $10? Not a savings app, not crypto, not some get-rich-quick scheme. I mean, actually buying real shares of real companies, the same ones that billionaires own. In 2026, the tools to do this are sitting on your phone, completely free, with zero minimum balance required. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to go from total beginner to placing your first real investment step by step in less than 15 minutes of watching this. And if you think $10 won't make a difference, stay with me, because what I'm about to show you isn't really about $10. It's about the habit that changes everything. Let's get into it. Section 1, why right now is actually a great time to start. Before we dive into the how, let's talk about the why. Specifically, why right now in 2026 matters. Here's something most people don't realize. The stock market environment has shifted. From 2020 to 2024, the market was almost forgiving. You could throw money at almost anything and come out ahead. Analysts at BlackRock noted that over 90% of S&P 500 companies had positive returns during that stretch. 2025 was different. Around 40% of the S&P 500 finished that year negative. Markets got more selective. What does that mean for you as a beginner in 2026? It means we're in what experts are calling an investor's market, where being smart and consistent actually pays off more than just chasing hot trends. This is actually the best kind of market to learn in, because the skills you build now, picking solid ETFs, staying disciplined, investing regularly, those are the habits that build real wealth. The worst thing you can do is wait on the sidelines. Inflation is quietly shrinking the value of money sitting in your bank account every single day. Investing, even $10, is how you push back. Section 2, how the stock market works. Simply, okay, let's get the basics locked in fast. A stock is a tiny piece of ownership in a company. When you buy a share of Apple, you literally own a fraction of Apple. When Apple grows, your share is worth more. Simple, right? Now here's the problem. A single share of Apple or Amazon or Google costs hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars. So how do you buy those with $10? 2 words, fractional shares. This is the game changer that opened investing to everyone. Modern platforms let you invest any dollar amount, even $1, and they automatically convert that into the exact fraction of a share you can afford. So you can put $10 into Apple and own 0.05 of a share. You still get the same percentage growth. You still receive dividends. You just own a smaller piece. And here's what makes this exciting in 2026. Fractional share investing has never been more accessible. Platforms like Fidelity, which NerdWallet named the best broker for beginning investors this year, and Charles Schwab offer this with 0 commissions and 0 account minimums. The barriers that kept regular people out of the market, they're basically gone. Section 3, choosing the right app in 2026. All right, step 1, picking your platform. Here are the top options for beginners right now. Fidelity is my top pick. Named NerdWallet's best broker for beginning investors in 2026. 0 commissions, 0 minimums, fractional shares on stocks and ETFs, and one of the most trusted names in the industry. You can open a regular brokerage account or a Roth IRA. More on that soon. Charles Schwab is equally solid. zero fees, a fractional share starting at $1. Great research tools. Long term, you can't go wrong here. Robinhood offers the fastest, simplest experience for getting started. The interface is beginner friendly and you can be invested in under 10 minutes. Less account variety than Fidelity, but perfect for your first investment. Also worth mentioning, Weball. Great mobile interface, zero commissions, fractional shares. Appeals to people who want more data and charting tools as they grow. My honest recommendation, if you're thinking long-term and want the best account types and research tools, go with Fidelity. If you just want to start right now with the simplest setup, Robinhood gets you there fastest. For this walkthrough, I'll use Fidelity. Section 4, opening your account, step by step. Okay, here's exactly how to set up your account. Follow along. Step 1, download the Fidelity app from your app store. Search Fidelity Investments. Step 2, tap Open an account. Choose your account type. A brokerage account is a standard investing with no restrictions on withdrawals. A Roth IRA offers tax-free growth for retirement. I'll explain why this matters in Section 7. Step 3, enter your personal info, name, address, social security number. Yes, this is required by law. It's secure and standard for any legitimate brokerage. Step 4, link your bank account. You can connect via routing and account number or log in through your bank's secure portal directly. Step 5, transfer $10. It typically takes 1 to 3 business days to settle, though Fidelity offers instant purchasing power on many deposits, so you can invest right away. The whole process takes about 10 minutes. There's no quiz, no financial advisor call, no minimum. You just sign up and you're in. The hardest part? Actually doing it. Most people never take this step. And that's exactly why most people are still broke in their 60s. Section 5, what should you actually buy? Okay, the big question. What do you buy with $10? Here's my actual recommendation, not a wishy-washy, it depends. Let's be real. For most beginners, the smartest first purchase is an ETF, specifically a broad market ETF. ETF stands for Exchange Traded Fund. Think of it as a basket of stocks. One purchase, hundreds of companies. Instant diversification. Here are the top 3 for beginners. VOO, Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. Tracks the 500 biggest U.S. companies. Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, all in one fund. This is the classic beginner pick. VTI, Vanguard Total Stock Market ETF, even broader than VOO, covers the entire U.S. market, including smaller companies. QQQ, Invesco NASDAQ 100 ETF, tech-heavy, higher growth potential historically, but also more volatility. Better once you understand the market a bit. Here's something you need to know in 2026 specifically. The ETF market has exploded. Over 1,100 new ETFs launched last year alone, and more than a third of them are classified as trading tools, leveraged ETFs, inverse ETFs, single stock ETFs. These are not for beginners. They're speculative instruments that can collapse fast. Stick to the boring ones. VOO, VTI, QQQ, boring wins. Now, what about individual stocks? Totally fine as you gain experience. Companies like Microsoft, Apple, and Nvidia remain popular picks. But for your very first $10, put it in an ETF. Build the foundation first. Section 6, placing your first trade all right. You've got your account, you've got $10. Let's actually buy something. Here's how to place your first trade on Fidelity. Step 1, tap transact, then buy. Step 2, search your ticker. Type VOO for the S&P 500 ETF. Step 3, where it asks for the amount, switch from shares to dollars. This is critical for fractional shares. Step 4, type $10. Step 5, choose market order. This buys at the current price. Step 6, review and confirm. Done. You just made your first investment. For real. The market is open Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Orders placed outside those hours execute at the next market open. Your investment will show in your portfolio within seconds during trading hours. Screenshot it. It's worth remembering. Section 7. The Roth IRA, the most powerful tool for beginners. I need to talk about the Roth IRA because this is the most underused tool for young investors, and it will genuinely change how much money you end up with. Here's the deal. In a regular brokerage account, when your investments grow and you sell, you pay capital gains tax on the profits. In a Roth IRA, your money grows completely tax-free. You contribute after-tax dollars now, and when you withdraw in retirement, you owe zero taxes on the gains. None. So if your $10 grows into $10,000 inside a Roth IRA over 30 years, you keep every dollar. Here are the updated 2026 numbers you need to know. The Roth IRA contribution limit for 2026 is $7,500 per year if you're under 50. If you're 50 or older, you can contribute up to $8,600. To contribute the full amount, single filers need income under $153,000 and married couples under $242,000. You need earned income to contribute. And Fidelity and Schwab both let you open one with zero minimum. So $10 works fine. If you're under 35, opening a Roth IRA today is one of the smartest financial decisions you'll ever make. Section 8. The mindset. This is what actually makes you wealthy. Here's the part nobody talks about enough. The $10 isn't going to make you rich. The habit will. Look at what the data actually shows. A financial planner recently shared the story of a client in their 20s who committed to putting $50 every week into individual stocks using fractional shares. They rode some positions up 50%, held too long, watched gains fade, and that experience taught them more about valuation and risk than any course ever could. That's the real value of starting small. You're not just building money, you're building judgment. The strategy that wins? Dollar cost averaging. Invest a fixed amount on a regular schedule, weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, regardless of what the market is doing. When prices are high, you buy less. When prices drop, you buy more. Over time, it averages out. It removed the anxiety of trying to time the market. And here's the truth. Nobody can time the market consistently. Not hedge funds, not analysts on TV, not the guy on social media with the Lambo. The boring, consistent approach wins every single time. Start with $10, add $25 next month, then $50. Turn on auto invest and let compound interest do the heavy lifting. Time is the most powerful force in investing, and every month you wait is time you're giving up. Let's recap everything we covered. The stock market is fully accessible in 2026 with just $10 thanks to fractional shares. The best beginner platforms right now are Fidelity, Schwab, and Robinhood, all free, all no minimum. For most beginners, ETFs like VOO or VTI are the smartest first buy and to stay away from the 1,000 plus new, leveraged, and single stock ETFs flooding the market. If you're investing for the future, open a Roth IRA. The 2026 limit is $7,500, and you can start with $10. And above everything else, the habit of investing consistently matters more than how much you start with. Now here's what I want you to do right now. Download Fidelity or Robinhood, put in $10, and buy your first ETF. Then drop a comment below with what you bought. I read every single one. If this video helped you, smash that like button. It genuinely helps this reach people who need it. Subscribe for our next video, how to build your first $1,000 portfolio from scratch in 2026. I'll see you there.